Okay, here I'm showing, since it's kind of hard to see while before this is actually removed and the rear speaker. This is the passenger side, and you can see they're all 8 millimeters, so you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 8 millimeters and a 10 millimeter right here. And after that, it just pops out. They're kind of hard to see without while this is on, so I didn't film that part. I may do that on the other side, but yeah, I got the panel off. I just gotta disconnect those there and then see what I can do about mounting the new speakers in. I'm gonna try to do some Kenwoods in there and see how that works. These have a really strange mounting to them, so I'll have to see what I can do here. But yeah, these are definitely blown. They sound horrible. Okay, so you can see I got the speaker unplugged, got the bracket here. I unscrewed it. There's a couple screws around the perimeter. They're super easy to see. You can't really mess that up. The speaker I noticed was in a very odd, in a just kind of a poor design, to be honest. It was actually glued in and clipped in here, so I actually had to take a flathead, go all the way around, and even then I wasn't. There's no way I was able to twist it out. So what I did is I just broke off the tabs and pried it out, and the speaker is out. So I got that out. Now I got to see what I can do with my new Kenwood one, because obviously you can see it's a totally different design. I may be able to just bottom mount it here and just screw it in, or I was thinking, because there is a little bit of a lip there, I may screw it in here, just like that, because there is some plastic there to screw to. As long as this cone here doesn't end up hitting on here, we should be good. And I may just put some little spacers in there so that doesn't happen, but I still have to see which way I'm going to go about it. I might mount it from the bottom part or from the top. Not 100% yet, but I'll show you when I finish up. Okay, what I went ahead and ended up doing was actually bottom mounting it basically the same way the factory one was. You can see here it's not perfect because of the way there's only a few little spots where you could actually screw it in to. So I only was able to get 3 screws in, but it's solid. I can pick it up by here. So, and for these cars, they don't make speaker adapters, so I just clipped off the one from the other one, and it's positive, negative. I'm gonna get some little female connectors here to go to there, but it's solid. I'm gonna test it before I put it all back together because I'm not sure if that tweeter is also bad. This is actually my dad's car. He's having me do this for him, so I'm not 100%. It just sounded like garbage from behind, so I'll hook it back up before putting it back together and see if the tweeter also needs to be replaced, because I do have some tweeters as well in case it does need those. Okay, now that I got this side back together, I'll kind of show you where the screws are. There is one right there, one there, kind of cockeyed, one there, one there. You can see one behind there, then you see the nut here. So some people say you have to take off this bolster. There's plenty of play in it, so you can just stick the ratchet in there without taking off this bolster. And then once you do that, they pull this back part down and then out, and then this part right here up. So those are all 8 millimeters. This one here is a 10 millimeter. So yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 8 millimeters, and then one 10 millimeter. Back apart, it's really, this side was actually fairly straightforward to do. This carpet just peeled back to expose all the screws. And then we're going to be moving on next to the passenger side, which, as you see, this got a CD changer. So this side may prove a little more difficult, but should be doable. Okay, so on the passenger side, it's identical to the other side, mirror image basically, but you've got the CD changer in our way. So first thing we're going to do is remove this. It's just velcroed on. And then it looks like we got a 10 millimeter there. Maybe another one. Oh no, that might be our only screw holding it in from what I see. Oh no, there's another one down. It's hard to see, but you'll be able to see it if you've got a CD changer. So yeah, I'm going to start taking off that one and then go to the bottom one here and hopefully get the changer at least popped out of my way so we can carpet back and get to it. Okay, so actually I ended up pulling out the CD changer itself and leaving the brackets here. Obviously I still got to take the brackets out, but I'm showing you where the screws are, or the bolts are. You can see there's one up there that I already removed, one there, one down here, and one there in the middle. and there is nothing in the back. So to remove it, I just had to do 2 screws here. One was 8 millimeter, or no, like a 9/32, or what was it? Yeah, 9/32. I'm sure there's a metric equivalent to that. And then there's also 2 of them on the bottom here, and then on the side here there was actually one random Torx screw. So that, not sure if that's original or if somebody had put that in there, but yeah. So I'm gonna pull out that bracket, and it's actually not too bad actually. So should be ready to pull the speaker out here shortly, or speaker bracket. I got that removed. I just kind of pushed it down out of the way here, pulled back my carpet. It all just pulls right off, so nothing crazy there. Pretty much the same setup. One there, one there, one there, one back there, one back there, and the 10 millimeter. So yeah, it's identical to the other side, so it should be pretty simple now that we got the stupid CD changer out of the way. Yeah, these are 8 millimeters, and the other one's 10. Okay, and here you can see I got the passenger side on. End up having to do the same thing, pry it out, and then break those stupid clips off, and then screw the new one in. This one I was able to position it in so I could barely get 4 in. It's obviously solid, it's not going anywhere. And I got my little female connectors here. The green stripe I use as negative, and then the just straight green is positive there. And on both sides, the tweeter sounds fine. I mean, it's not great. It's from '96, but it's not blown, so that's the important part. The main thing is the little 4-inch woofers were blown. And the speakers, in case you're wondering which ones they are Kenwood KFC-1065R, or any 4-inch speaker you should be able to do the same setup on. So that's it. I got them all together. Everything's back together. As you can see, can't even tell that anything was changed out. But you got the new Kenwood 4-inch speakers in there. Left the factory tweeters. Maybe change those on later on if they, they end up blowing. But as of now, they sound fine. So, yep, that's pretty much it. It's kind of an annoying car to do. Usually, these types of grills just end up popping off, but not in this case. But it wasn't too bad overall. Just a little more time consuming than your average one.